Hey Luanda, my name is Brianna from Chipmunk SEO, and I wanted to make sure I got this video to you based on the recommendation that David had given me. So I'm making this quick video to show you how to improve your website so that you can bring in some more customers for free. And I know you're probably wondering why I'm doing this for you. It's actually pretty simple. I used to own my own roofing company, so I know that business owners reach a point where they're just so busy running their business that they don't have the time to learn how to make the internet work for them and bring them more customers. And the only thing that holds them back from hiring a marketing agency is oftentimes not knowing who is an expert and who's not. So I found that by making these free attack plans and giving them away for free, there's still a lot of business owners who end up calling me back and just asking me to do this stuff for them. So if after all of this you think I've got some tricks up my sleeve and that I could do some real good work for you, then you can always give me a call back and we can chat. If you just want to take this information and fix your website yourself, please do. This is just a free educational video for you. I'm going to be talking about three things today. First is going to be content, then citations, and then backlinks. So here we have your website pulled up, and I think it's cute and clean. I like the logo that you have. I will say there's not much content in it, and that's important because Google isn't ranking you based off of the appearance of your site. Google has these bots called crawlers that are crawling your web pages, looking through all of the content. And content is everything that you see, from your videos and your images to the text as well. So the rule of thumb is you want to have a minimum of 1,500 words of content on the homepage, and then at least 500 on each back service page. And there's two big reasons for this. The first one is the more content you have on your website, the more authority Google's going to be willing to give you because they need to know that you're an expert and not a scam. And the second reason is because your customers in your areas that you service, which I see you have several service locations, there's multiple customers, many customers in all of these areas searching for the services you offer. And if you don't have those services keywords put in on your site and the content to support them, you're actually not going to be getting discovered in the Google search results because you'll be so far back. And the rule of thumb for content is 100 words of content for one keyword, and you want to be ranking in several places, and you think about the different variations people might be using to search for you, you can see why you're going to be needing a good amount of content. Now, I've actually pulled up a keyword here, cleaning services, Warner Robins, Georgia. And I'm going to go ahead and show you my second part here about citations. This is the Google My Business or Google Map Pack. If you have not set this up yet, you really want to, because Google My Business is the quickest way to start ranking on the first page of Google, while your website can take a couple of months to get where it needs to be. With this, you just want to go to the Google My Business site and set up your company contact information, and you're going to be wanting to add some photos as well as get some citations with your information. Citations are just online directories like Yellow Pages, White Pages, Yelp, Angie's List, and just there's a lot. You can always go and see what directories your competitors are listed in, and you can snag those, but you definitely want to go above and beyond and get some additional directories so you can stay ahead of the competitors. If we continue scrolling down here, we'll see the organic list, and these are some of those citations or directories that I was talking about, and we see your first competitor is MadePro.com, which isn't surprising because they are a national company, as we know. If I pull up their website, I'll be using them as your competitor for the remainder of the video so you can get an idea of the potential of having your website really optimized. So we can see that this is just kind of a page for this specific location, and they've got a decent amount of content. It's not a lot, but it's definitely good for being a landing page. But if we go to their main website here, this is what's giving them a lot of the authority, right? And you can see they don't have much content. So they're actually someone that you could outrank. It is very possible to have it happen. There's just a lot of people who don't know about how to do this. So it plays a big role. I actually use a tool that I'm going to show you now. This is called Ahrefs, and this lets me see everything happening on the back end of your website. So currently, you don't have anything that's high enough to be ranking. You've moved up just a little bit because you've been existing for a while, and that's giving you more authority in itself, but you don't have any websites giving you backlinks. And this was the third topic I was going to cover. So I'm going to explain what this is for you. Backlinks is when another website online is linking to your site and driving traffic to you. And Google likes this because it's all a popularity contest with them, and Google will give you more power if you're linking with other websites that have your same service, okay? So you're going to be wanting to be linking your website with backlinks for other cleaning companies and just cleaning informational sites. Now, you do want to have more backlinks than your competitors, and not all backlinks are created equal. So you want to make sure that you have high authority and high ranking backlinks that are providing good traffic for you. You don't have any keywords ranking yet because you're just so minimal currently on your content, or you may have a new site. There's a few different reasons, and they all may be playing a small role in the reason for that. I can tell that there's not a lot of information here, but this is something that you can easily change. If we go over and look at your competitor's site, we can see that they have 67,000 backlinks, and that's coming from over 1,000 websites. So they're getting a high domain ranking, but their UR ranking isn't very good. So they need to actually have this level. It should be an equal 1-to-1 ratio. They are ranking for 22,000 keywords, and those are probably going to be informational keywords as well as location keywords. And this is giving them 33,000 traffic. Keep in mind, this is all the areas that they service that are being included in their traffic count. But here we can see what positions they're ranking top for, and you can see the potential search volume. So they have companies, or they have search volumes for their company name. But if we look up the services that are being searched for your area, here's one for Smyrna, Georgia, 20, and they're in the first position. So they're getting about 8 people clicking to them from just that one. And then here's house cleaning, which has another 20. They're on the first position, so they're getting 9. So, I mean, there is search volume happening, and there's just so many keywords here. We'd have to really go through them. If we look for, let me try and see if I can get it. Nope, it's not going to work for me. Let's try and see. No, I'm not going to be able to get it. It's been glitching out tonight. I'm not sure why. I think I overused it today. But yeah, we can see just the different search volume happening in the areas of Georgia, and there's 70 search right there. So they're just dominating the market right now, but they're going to be pretty easy to outrank, to be honest, because if you look here, there's a keyword difficulty happening. And if we look in that second row for keyword difficulty, in all of the locations in Georgia, it's like a 2 or a 0 difficulty. That means you could be first on Google for any keywords happening in your areas within about 3 months. As long as you take my advice and do these 3 steps. So you could be getting a huge piece of that pie there for services that people are looking for you to cover. Just a quick recap, you're going to want a minimum of 1,500 words on the homepage. Since you're trying to compete with MadePro, I recommend at least 2,000. And then I would actually say do at least 750 words on each back service page. And then you're going to want to be getting a lot of backlinks. What I would do for my clients is I would actually go into the MadePro site and find the best, highest ranking authority backlinks that they have that are driving the most traffic to your competitor. And I would actually go one by one and take these backlinks and put them on your site so that you can start getting a lot of that traffic, and thus in turn start getting more calls from your customers looking for you to come by and give them some cleaning services. So I know you're probably wondering right now what you're supposed to do with all this information. Well, you can either take it and apply it yourself. That's totally okay. This is just free education after all. I just ask you give me some feedback to let me know what you thought about the video. And if you do want any help getting this stuff done, or you just don't want to have to worry about it and you want to focus on your business, go ahead and give me a call and we can see if we'd be a good fit together. Thank you so much for your time, and sorry this video went so long, but you have a great day.